Hi guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome to the first video of 2017. I would like to wish all my viewers a very happy and a very prosperous new year. And yes, for me there's no better way to start the new year than with new products. So I have a NYKAA haul for you guys, and I did shop a lot from NYKAA as they had a Christmas sale running, and they also happened to launch MAC cosmetics through their website. So without further ado, let's get started. So the first thing that I picked off the NYKAA sale was the L'Oreal Base Magique Primer. This comes in a glass jar like this, and it has 15 ml of product in it. What it says is that the first smoothing primer that makes your lines and pores invisible for a visible and touchable smoothness. So yes, that's what we want out of a primer. This is quite unlike the Color Bar primer that I have been using. That's more like a transparent silicone kind of a primer. This also does have silicone, as the packaging suggests. Let's see how it goes on. So this is more like a cream, probably a night or a day cream that we have been using. And I picked up this primer because I had eyes on this primer for quite some time. And L'Oreal had almost 30% off on the Christmas sale. So I thought this was like the best opportunity to pick it up. So let's see how it fares. I'm going to concentrate the primer mainly on my T-zone area, as that's the area which tends to get really oily for me. It does feel quite smoothing, but not as smoothing as probably I feel with the Color Bar primer. This has gone on quite transparent, and I can't see any color whatsoever showing on my skin. It does mattify the skin down a little bit, but I think I like my Color Bar primer a little more. But let's see how it fares with the foundation. So the next thing that I picked up from the NYKAA sale was this new launched BB cushion foundation from Maybelline, and I picked it up in the shade Natural. It says that BB cushion is our first advanced BB cushion, high coverage yet still moisturizing. For the first time, our soft cushion contains correcting minerals and moisturizing essence. Now flawless perfect skin look is just a tap away. So let's see how this one fares now. So it comes in this cute little packaging. It's like a compact packaging. It's got a rose gold kind of a lid going on. Let's see. And you have a press button. You have a press button here. So you press it and then you open the product. And there goes my sponge. Okay, it comes with a mirror, and it has a sponge applicator. And it has a lid which protects the BB cushion, and you peel the product and there you can see the cushion. Let's see how this one fares. I've never used cushion foundations before, so this is my first one. I have picked it up in the shade 03 Natural, as Natural is the shade I use in the Maybelline BB cream as well. So let's see how it fares. I really don't want to spoil this sponge, but there you go. Okay, it says you tap it in and you get the product like this. And let's see. Oh, I think this shade is a tad bit dark for me, but it's blending pretty well. The consistency is pretty nice. It's very thin consistency. It's not thick whatsoever, and it goes on pretty smoothly. Alright, this cushion is good for using on flatter areas like your cheek and all, and I can see that around my nose and all, this cushion can't reach. So probably I'm going to take my brush and do up the corners of my nose and smaller areas like that. But for flatter areas, this sponge is doing a good job. The blendability of this BB cushion, I should say, is really good. It's blending in flawlessly without looking very cakey or whatsoever. I would say the coverage is sheer to medium, but it's like it's quite buildable though. Yes, so that completes my base. As you can see, the corners of my nose and all, the sponge couldn't get into. So I'm going to take my most trusted Sigma brush and I'm going to dip it in the cushion foundation. And I'm going to go around the corners of my nose and just under the eyes and smaller areas which the sponge applicator could not do justice to. I must say that I overall really like the finish that it has given. It's not a very dewy finish and it's not very matte. So it's like a very satiny kind of a finish that this BB cushion gives you, and it is a little sticky to touch, but then I haven't given it enough time to settle down. So let's see how it fares after some time. The next thing that I picked up from the NYKAA sale was this NYX HD concealer. I'm going to go in with the concealer now. Let's see how this one fares. Alright, so there we go. Whoa, I think this shade is a little on the pink side. This definitely has some peach undertones to it. I'm just going to go with this concealer at the usual places that I do use it. That's under my eyes, a few blemishes, corners of my nose, corners of my mouth, okay, center of my forehead, bridge of my nose. What I notice about this concealer is that it has a little salmon undertone to it, which might be really great in covering the dark circles that I have without using a corrector separately. Going in with my trusted Morphe brush. Now that I'm done blending this concealer, I find that it's a little pink toned for my skin tone. The shade that I have with me is the medium. So I think I should have gone for a shade lighter because this is like too pink for my skin. And I don't think it's doing justice with the highlighting point. Whereas I must say that it has covered my dark circles really well because of the salmon kind of undertones which are present in it. So it's a thin consistency of the concealer. It's not very thick, but still covers really well. It has covered up my blemishes also pretty well, and even the under eye circles that you can see. So yes, I will say that give it a try, but you'll have to be careful with picking your shade. Now that I've settled everything with my Laura Mercier translucent powder, we'll move on to the other things that I got off the sale. The next thing that I bought from the sale is this Faces Ultime Pro metalliglow, and this comes in a pump dispenser. It's a liquid highlighter basically, and the shade that I have is called Champagne. It's got a pump dispenser to it, which I really like, and you don't have to dip your hands. So as you can see, can you see that shine? I really like how this one really looks. It's a thin, it's a very thin consistency and is absolutely blendable. I think it would look really nice if you like mix it up into your foundation for that added glow and added sheen to your face. Moving on to the next product that I got this L'Oreal lip gloss from the NYKAA sale. This was around 550 rupees. NYKAA last month, that is December, launched MAC as well on their website, and I'm a huge MAC fan, a MAC addict you may call me. So I had to buy a lot of MAC stuff from it, and as you can see, that's a lot of product from MAC. So I'm going to go over these products with you one by one. Whenever you buy luxury products from NYKAA, it comes in this beautiful black cardboard box. So now let's go over the products one by one. The first thing that I got myself is a brush cleanser. This is like an absolute must for people like me who use makeup very often. So what you have to do with this brush cleanser is that you take a piece of cloth, you just dampen it a little bit with this liquid and just rub your brushes over the cloth and they are good to go. The next thing that I got myself is the Fix Plus fluid. You've already seen me using the Fix Plus. I was almost about running out of it, so I thought why not get myself another bottle. The next thing from MAC that I got is the Strobe cream. I got it in the variant Gold Light. I have the original Strobe lotion, but that pulls a little pink on me, so I got the Gold Light, which is supposed to be a little more yellow based. So I'll just swatch it for you. This is like a cream. It's a very lightweight, light textured cream, and you can see how it just makes your skin glow. This one is the Face's metalliglow, and I must say even that looks pretty good. This is more like a champagne kind of a shade, the Face's one. And this is more like a gold kind of a finish. But I must say that this has more natural sheen to it. So what I generally do with Strobe cream is that I apply it as a base before my foundation, so that it makes it look really glowy and really dewy. But as I said, the original Strobe cream pulls a little too pink on me, so I was avoiding it. Now that I have this variant in Gold Light, I'm definitely going to give it a shot. The next thing from MAC that I got is the Pro Conceal and Correct palette. I had been eyeing this stuff for quite some time, and I finally got my hands on it. So this basically comes with like 6 shades. Out of which the first 4 shades can be used as your concealers, and you have a yellow shade here which you can use for highlighting your face, and you have a little salmony kind of a color here, this one, which you can use as a corrector. As I've already put my NYX HD concealer on in the shade medium, that's a little too pink for me, and it didn't really do justice to the areas that I wanted to highlight. So I'm quickly going to dig into this yellow shade here and try and highlight my face with it. I'm using the same brush from Morphe, which I use for my concealer. It's basically a duo fiber brush, so it does a great job with blending. Now that I've done highlighting my face with that yellow shade, I must say the consistency is very cream-like. So people with dry skin will also really enjoy this product. I really like how this yellow shade fared on me. As you can see, it's given that right amount of highlight. It's nothing too stark. So I really like it. Once I use the concealer portions out of it, I shall let you know how I feel about this. So the next thing that I got from MAC again were these 2 eyeshadows. This one is called Mulch. It's like a beautiful brown kind of a color. And the other one is called Woodwinked, which is like more of a goldeny color. I had been eyeing this Mulch eyeshadow for very long, and I had been visiting the stores every now and then, but they would always be out of stock of this eyeshadow. So when I saw it on NYKAA, I just quickly grabbed it. The next thing I got from the MAC range is the False Lashes Waterproof Mascara. It comes in a beautiful black tube with this blue ring, which signifies it's the waterproof version of this mascara. And the packaging looks pretty cute. The brush looks like a regular brush. Let's see how it fares on my eyes. Now that I have the mascara on, you can see that it's a pretty pitch black mascara. But as far as the false lash effect goes, I think my Lancome Grandiose or my Benefit mascara in their Real does a better job. But definitely I'm going to give it a second shot. Probably it didn't fare for me today. I'm going to give it a second shot. The next thing which I got were these two lip pencils from MAC. One is in the shade called Spice and the other is called Magenta. I'm going to swatch both of them for you. First I'm going to swatch Spice for you. So here you go. This is a very beautiful neutral brown kind of a color, which would suit any Indian skin tone and would act as a good base for any neutral lipstick. On the other hand, MAC Magenta, I specifically bought this shade because I have a shade called Flat Out Fabulous from MAC in the lipstick, and this lip liner really complements that shade very well. So this is how MAC Magenta lip liner looks. I think I'm going to put on the Spice for this video. Moving on to the last product that I got from MAC. It's a lipstick called Craving. This is an amplified cream lipstick and it's a beautiful shade of neutral pink. I think you can make out the shade. I'll swatch it for you on my arm. Yeah, so this is like a beautiful neutral brownie pink that would just work across all Indian skin tones. I am quickly going to apply this over the lip pencil that I just used. I think this lipstick looks really pretty with the lip liner that I had used. It has turned into this really beautiful dusty rose kind of a color on me. And I quite like how this one fared on me. Do leave in the comment section below if you like the shade that I used, and if you would even want me to do the swatches of all the MAC lipsticks that I own. With that, we come to an end of my NYKAA sale haul. There is one thing which I really want you girls to know is that whenever you are buying MAC cosmetics, there is a program called Back to MAC. As you can see, it will be mentioned on all the cartons when you purchase your products. It will be mentioned on the carton. It says Back to MAC. So all the products which mention Back to MAC, what you can do is that give them 6 empty containers and they will give you 1 lipstick for free. And any shade of your choice. Yes, girls, you heard me right. Any 6 containers that you're returning to MAC, you get to pick 1 lipstick shade of your own choice for free. So I think I love MAC personally as a brand, and I do make use of this facility that they have. That is, they recycle the product, the packaging of the product, and that's how you get 1 lipstick for free. The lipstick that you get to choose is from the regular range of lipsticks and does not include the Viva Glam or the mineralized lipsticks. But still, there's a lot to choose from. I got my MAC Meher, in fact, from the Back to MAC program. So yeah, I really enjoy this because I have been using MAC stuff and my cartons do get empty. So girls, I I suggest that if you are wanting to take a plunge into MAC Cosmetics, do that now that it's available over NYKAA as well, and a cash on delivery is possible. Like, I stay in Kanpur, so for me buying MAC was a little difficult. Every time I was traveling to Delhi or Mumbai is the time that I was picking up MAC stuff. But now with NYKAA, I think I'm going to enjoy more of MAC and have more of empty cartons for me to pick up more lipsticks from MAC. So girls, with that we come to an end of my NYKAA haul. I hope that you enjoyed the video. And if you did, please do give it a thumbs up, do share it with your friends, and do subscribe to my channel. Subscription is free for you but means the world to me. So until my next video, bye bye.